Just make that
Welcome
song
back to
fade
the
out,
Burt
man.
Is podcast.
It's a fucking bridge, man.
No, make that shit fade out, man.
If
Hey,
y'all
man,
want to know what we're talking about,
It's
we're
your
talking.
boy.
What song was that? I'm J Todd, by the
Sky
way.
City.
Sky City.
It's your boy Tori before the hair plugs. I'm dying in here.
Hey, yo.
We were talking about the Vultures 2 album. What song was that was playing?
Sky City.
Sky City.
Hey, Forever Rolling Goes, and before we get to shitting on that song and debating about that, Forever Rolling and 530. 530 is half a track, but listen, it goes.
It goes. Like for the first half of it, the second verse is going to piss you off immediately.
Yeah.
Like you get about.
Hey, if anybody wants, I'm gonna figure out what the BPM of that last little section is, and I'm gonna find some Kanye shit that is coherent that from another song that maybe not be out, and put it right there and just finish that song for us.
Because that shit was slamming. The one we was talking about, until Sample Guy pissed us off, it called the
Sky
beat
City.
break.
Sky City.
The beat break of Bridge.
After that, ooh, child. What was that? Was that the hook then?
When it came back, that's the
child.
hook. Yeah.
That's the hook right there. And then that bullshit was the bridge.
Because it didn't have to be that flagrant. That's what made us go dog. Like for real.
You could have did this shit elsewhere.
Like, see the producer in you couldn't help it. You just
And that's the
I'm like, I
crazy
see
part.
what he did.
Listen, when I listened to it, I cut it off at that point. 'Cause I was like, I'm tired of this shit.
I got fed up
I
with
don't
that
know
album
how
far
it
before
ends.
then.
I don't know if it goes back into something else or not.
I had to make sure, like it came back to the okay.
How much
cool.
time was left in that song?
Uh,
Because he had time to fuck it up.
I ain't gonna lie.
32 seconds.
Okay, so it ends
Kanye
like that,
fucking
probably.
with y'all, man. After listening to that shit, Kanye just fucking with y'all.
Yeah, man.
It's kind of weird because it's a 3 minutes and 45 second song. That's unheard of nowadays.
And for some reason, that last 25 seconds, he did.
If it's not 25, that shit started a good 15, 20 seconds earlier than where it is right now.
Man.
That's crazy.
It's like a good minute left in the song before it changes.
That's wild.
Shout out to everybody that can't charge their phone in the city right now.
Oh, man.
We had 2 tornadoes touch down. Wow.
Man.
You know how we knew that Kanye album would be some shit too, like some bullshit. Like he about to try it again.
It was Kanye.
He put that shit out on a Saturday at like noon or something like that. Not Friday.
Do they even clear samples anymore?
He just like take the money. Fuck it. That's what Kanye do.
I'm gonna say this. I'm tired of Kanye using Ty Dolla $ign like 2024 Charlie Wilson.
He acting like he Tyler the Creator with that shit.
No, man.
Don Tolliver.
No, man.
That shit was. I was definitely hoping more from Ty Dolla $ign on that.
I mean, let Ty do what Ty does.
Son, how many songs did you think I was going to get through before I was like, I'm sick of this shit?
Nigga, I thought 5 because I got through 5, 6, or 7. But you went all the way to like fucking track 11, and I was like, no, you doing a little bit too much, man. Like you at least got to hear the songs that are good.
I was
because
like,
I knew after you listen to all them songs, it was gonna be like, I don't want to listen to a fucking song more of this shit.
You know what the problem is that I got to 5:30 and I was like, this shit's so good, it might have been worth all that bullshit.
That shit gave you hope.
Yeah, for 90 seconds, and then it went right back into that dumb shit. I was like, man,
I swear.
Why is it always soul samples?
Because that's what he does.
Yeah, that's Kanye.
Like
It's
that's
always
his shit.
he gets a soul sample or gets something that sounds Jesus-y, and he got us.
He might be a savant in that, like, right? Like,
Yeah,
everything else is like, man, this shit is just. But it's not also, and that's what he did with this one. And I can't stand his ass, man. Just to be real with you, I can't stand this nigga. We ain't about to get a Kendrick album. Frank Ocean is nowhere to be found still.
you getting Big Sean tomorrow?
Man, fuck that shit. And he pushed it back.
Did he?
Yeah. That's how I know that's about to be some bullshit.
Yeah, he didn't want to drop with Larry June, so didn't want to get
What
outshadowed.
the fuck did I say the last time he recorded? Why Larry got to do Big Sean like that? And we was all like, no, Larry ain't that big. But no, that nigga releases B moments at this point.
Actually, you know what? I am definitely listening to that tomorrow.
Yeah, we all are. We skim through the Big Sean and listen to the Larry. We're like, all right, nigga. Big Sean is making like family music now, man. It's just like, come on, man. It's like, I get it, but come on.
That interview, he's put his foot all in his mouth and then walked a mile. Bro, when they ask you about marriage, just say it's personal.
We private.
It's private.
Yeah,
that's private, and I think we should keep it as that.
This nigga done healed too much, bro.
No, he got in depth about how they not on the same page.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying.
They different people, and I don't think marriage is the ultimate relationship or a portion of a relationship.
That nigga basically said our relationship ain't good enough for us to be married right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like he tried to say it nice.
That's crazy.
But that's really what the answer was. Our relationship ain't.
But like,
and then she dropped the diss record the next day. That shit sound like every one of her records sound like diss records.
She gonna get her crip friends. She gonna
directly to him.
She gonna get her crip friends to beat him up, man.
She about to get her summer walk around.
Nigga.
Yeah, that shit about to be crazy.
Her crip friends are corrupt. And Dad's Dylan.
And all the ones we don't know. The ones that those two have on retainer.
Yeah, I was about to say, Corrupt ain't showing up.
They gonna send his 18.
That was 30 years ago for Corrupt. He would have seen you 30 years ago, but now, like, I ain't got time for that shit.
Hey, yeah, man, it just shows you like, is something wrong with? Ain't that right? Ain't that right? I just had to get the joke off.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
I'm so glad I started the pod when I did, because he in rare form right now.
Hey, no, man. After I seen where he was taking, I was like, all right, man, you just gotta shoot today, man. Yeah.
I mean, shit. Something you gotta fire him off like Jose Ramirez.
Yeah, because you
gotta.
I've figured out that we go stumble upon whatever it is, and just fuck it. Yeah, but man. Yeah, man. Fucking tornadoes, right? I'm just playing.
Hey, no. The power
natural
people,
disasters.
Natural.
Hey, no, the power people in Cleveland flagrant as fuck.
Hey, yeah, they wild.
Hey, somebody posted that these niggas called them at 1:30 in the morning and left a message talking about your power ain't gonna be back on to the 14th. I was like, hey, damn, that's wild.
They told niggas Wednesday. This week? No, next week, nigga.
And they said, hey, bill due at the end of the month too.
Facts. Facts.
I don't know what the hell you about to do, but
price of the brick going up.
Hey, look, that's the thing about the old days. They the old days.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
I'll tell you.
Don't ask us where we're recording that either. I don't know how we got power.
Man.
I tell you this, over there where I stay in the heart of gentrification, it looked like a whole new world. Like the trees were uprooted, cars were smashed, everything over there, no power, up and down the shoreway. And I'm gonna say this: when there isn't any power, please don't just go to the nearest fast food place and just get in line and just fuck up all the traffic locations. Like, bro, I thought they were giving away food somewhere. Like something was going on. There was the Burger King and McDonald's line on fucking. Nah, bro, there's no lights. Okay, we all took the test to get this motherfucking license in Ohio. If there aren't...
Oh shit, we got a magic wand.
Yeah, I didn't know about that one.
Tornadoes.
Allegedly, if that's what fucking touched down.
Hey, no, you know.
No, that was DeWine. DeWine said, "Oh, y'all niggas think y'all getting weed with no consequences?"
Nah.
Drop this tornado on these motherfuckers right quick. Go ahead.
Hey, you know what the most flagrant part about the tornado was? A day later, the fucking Haslams and the Browns put out the news about the stadium. They knew ain't nobody had no power to receive the news.
No, just like, received it.
They phone might be charged, might not.
I want to say it was an act of God, but then when I looked at where they actually touched down, it's where all the racist white people are.
Okay.
America.
Okay.
Parma and all of Bracknell.
Hey, what if a cop pulled a black person over and then the tornado just came and flew the car over and shit, and the black person just got away?
That sounds like justice to me. I would love every bit of that.
That would be an act of God, though.
Hell yeah. I don't know if the people in Bracknell are racist, but they're cops.
Oh, yeah.
Surely are. Like,
the fuck you doing here? They done fucking don't be a menace in South Central type
Nigga,
cops.
Bro, I just want to make that left on Eddie Road to see what the fuck is over there.
Listen,
I drive through there. I ain't gonna say you don't get followed, but I do drive through.
I remember like one of the last times back when I was living in Euclid. One of the last times I drove home through there because I used to drive through there so I could avoid the traffic on the freeway and like on St. Clair or whatever. It wasn't even better, so I'm gonna cut through Bracknell. It ain't nobody here. It's a nice drive. I remember I was doing it like a bit too much, and like after probably like. I don't know why I got away for like a year, but like that year and a half later,
you playing with your life, dog.
No, like it was cool. I was just like, hey, I'm just going, boom.
Scary.
But like at that year and a half mark, I seen them follow me. I was like, no, this is the last time right here.
Scarier drive, Bracknell or Murray Hill?
Bracknell right now, but at one point in time, it wasn't even no question.
Oh yeah,
it was Murray Hill. Your black ass better not been nowhere near down there. Matter of fact,
I think by the time like I started, like when I started to, when I moved or whatever, like driving through there, it's like it's so many like other people, but still you not one of them other people. It is that, but I still don't.
I ate down at Murray Hill one time. I felt so uncomfortable, dog.
This my thing. I'd rather drive down Murray Hill than Superior at like 1 a.m. Like
no,
yeah.
Because I see white people jogging on Superior at 1 o'clock with dogs now. It's safe.
No, the way guns.
I ain't gonna say it's safe.
The way guns are set up these days. Nah, I'm cool.
I ain't gonna say it's safe. No, leave that shit in there so these motherfuckers stop moving here. We gotta be real about the violence in this city.
I'm saying
we get
like,
hurricanes.
Oh, the part you already
shooting niggas. Stay away.
Yeah,
we almost had Sharknado out in this bitch for real. It was wild. No, did y'all see the shootout at the gas station the other day on like Miles and Lee or some shit?
Them little niggas is
it's
wild.
Shooting at the gas station is crazy.
Nigga, they said they shot like 200 rounds and didn't hit nobody.
Nobody got hurt.
Nobody. They was at the pump shooting at something.
They was just shooting like Yosemite Sam.
They might as well have been. I'm like, these little niggas just shooting. Like,
that's crazy.
Who?
That's wild.
The worst.
No, it was a bunch of them little niggas too.
And they all had blicks.
Yeah, no, they ain't playing. That's why I don't say nothing to these little niggas. I'm like, you got it.
They got 30 on them at all times.
Yes. It's a good thing. They can call me a bitch ass nigga. I'm like, you right, man.
I need to get home.
Yeah.
It's a good thing they not bringing back crunk music because like they doing too much. Like, nah.
You can't lean with it, rock with it, with an extendo.
But the crazy thing is, they not making crunk music, but they still making like genocide music or whatever somehow.
Yeah,
just like extinction music. Like for real, man. Like that's what it is.
Bang bang, shoot 'em up, kill.
Yeah.
Nah. Sometimes I gotta listen to something different, man. I can't just be. You ain't never want to do nothing in your life but kill a nigga.
I swear. Hey, I swear Instagram is making people like more like stupid by the day almost.
Instagram?
Yeah, man.
Instagram?
Specifically, I'm just noticing a little run they having right now.
Well,
like,
it's the shade room because they co-opted by Donald Trump.
No, it's even the notes. It's just like
it
just say gold, and it's like, oh shit, it turned gold. It's like, okay, man, like.
I'm just 30, assuming all those people into the golden showers that did that shit. That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Man.
Oh no.
I mean,
it's like why? Why are y'all so easily impressed by something like that today?
They ain't been nowhere. They ain't never seen no shit. So I did see somebody type in blue. I was like, that's funny.
We come from a city where people haven't been on the west side.
Well,
I'm people.
For a long time, people weren't allowed on the west side. So.
Touche. Touche.
I mean, they just let niggas in swimming pools in the 70s. We just now getting Olympic swimmers. So, you know, you gotta. This shit evolved gradually, my nigga. Like you can't just come fresh off the boat like that.
Definitely can't come fresh off the boat.
You a black man being over on the west side, he was gonna get knocked out worse than Tim Anderson did.
Oh man, he was throwing them shits, and we doing really good in baseball. I didn't know.
Oh yeah. No, they looking like they should be one of the Final Four teams.
They had like 3 All-Stars and like
4.
Okay.
Yeah,
and I know they got like they I think they called somebody up like last week or something like that. Or
yeah, because they sent one of the guys back down, I believe.
Yeah,
the Martinez guy.
They be hitting on a lot of their players, man.
They got the best. They got probably the best front office in sports.
Yeah,
like for them to be a small market team.
Yeah,
they do what they supposed to do.
And fans, if y'all come here doing that dumb shit in the playoffs, you will get fucked up on the way to the car.
I will say, behave yourselves.
Please.
Like, I don't know what it is about baseball fans.
Y'all get a little bit too drunk, too early, too quick in the game.
And then just let shit fly out y'all mouths. And
I remember I worked
Especially
down there.
Especially New York fucks. You will get some fisticuffs.
I remember when I worked down there, the first night, I had seen somebody who was like leaving the game. They was drunk as hell. And they was just like, they had won. So you know how white people are, like first game of the season, like the team win or whatever, the home team. This white dude, he was like cheering, and then he turned around and there was a stop sign, like the height of his face. And he turned around and walked right into it, fell right out. He fell right there on the curb, like instant blackout type shit. There's a clip that I have of like one of our early recordings, and I compared Mitch McConnell, like how he would go in and out of like life. Like it was like having the Super Nintendo power switch, and when you flicked it up and on, off and on, and it would still be on. That's what dude did when he hit that stop sign with his face. It was bad.
Oh man, I'll never forget the videos after we lost the World Series in 2016.
I didn't see any. Oof. I don't think I seen any.
Them Cubs fans had a rough time getting back to the car.
Oh, okay.
And when after the tarp went out, nigga, oh no, bro, I was in Michigan, mad than a bitch.
Hey, fuck Aroldis Chapman.
Bro.
Yeah, man,
that nigga was pitching too good in that World Series, man.
The only reason I know we're good is because we have season tickets.
Why all the women beaters gotta do that to our teams, man?
Damn. Who's beating women?
Oh, Aroldis Chapman, definitely.
Oh, shit. Okay. See? Fucking Aroldis Chapman, like I said, man.
Why they gotta do that, man? It ain't even necessary.
I only knew the Indians were good because we have season tickets at work that you can just like sign up for the games, and ain't no home games are fucking available.
No,
like, and last year you couldn't get them, you couldn't pay a motherfucker to go to the fucking game.
That company got a box.
Yeah, I looked at the shit. It was like everyone is marked off. And home games on the weekends, the weekdays. I'm like, oh shit.
I had worked for a company. They had a box right behind home plate. That was like the greatest baseball experience. Like,
I sat along first baseline once, like the seats right at it. Yeah, those the best seats I ever had. It was I think it was 2016 actually. It was like because they had to beat the Royals to get to the playoffs that year. I think it was that game.
I can't remember.
Whatever game that was, they had to play them last, and they had to win to get to the playoffs. Oh. Yeah, it was going.
Shit. Well, at least they front office know how to sign niggas that fight too. But also,
fact.
Why would you pick a fight with a nigga they say he from a village that's so small that the Spanish speaking players couldn't even understand him for a few years when he first got here.
They like, what Jit talking about?
Why would you pick a fight with that man?
What Jit saying over here?
It was only one person that did. It was only one group of people that had made a worse decision that day than Tim Anderson.
It's my thing. Because I haven't been following baseball like that, so I ain't even know who was who and what was what or whatever. So when I seen like Tim Anderson got his ass whooped last time or something, I'm like, oh, he was trying to prove himself, and that shit went just like completely wrong.
Tim Anderson had a lot going on in his life then, you know.
Yeah.
He tried to let the fury out on somebody.
Wasn't there some extramarital shit going on at the time?
Yeah, you know, he wanted to put his hands on somebody. He couldn't do it to neither one of them.
He fried.
Nah, man, he can't be. Meanwhile, this nigga putting his hands on me.
Bitch was knocked out on second base, got up, almost passed out again, and had the nerve to still be talking shit.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man.
Oh, you know his ex-wife. Oh, well, I don't know if she is ex-wife or how that worked, but I know. She called that nigga phone before he got back to the dugout.
Pick your homie up and get him some squabbles.
Pick your mans up, nigga. Oh, that shit is hilarious. Can we get to the classic music? I love it.
Hey, yo, Nino, that camera rolling?
From the Montgomery brawl, G. Matt Cash spoke to CBS 42. He says soon after he first saw that video of what happened on Montgomery's Riverfront Park, he knew there was a song there. By Monday, Allen had released Montgomery Brawl. Montgomery Brawl has already gone viral with over 1 million views. It's currently #1 on iTunes comedy music.
Stop playing with these niggas.
Let go. Hey, I'm really proud of y'all. Montgomery Brawl. Bitch, not one but them all. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out bro that can swim. Montgomery Brawl. Blue shit really all of them. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out Unc with the chair. Montgomery Brawl. Everybody that was there. Montgomery Brawl. Threw the hat off at the start. Montgomery Brawl. Man, shout out to the girl. Montgomery Brawl. Hey, now y'all done started some shit, so we gon' finish y'all it. Did. And this time, everybody about to witness it. Bro told them to move, just doing this job. But y'all wanted to jump him, so now we got a prize. All right, bet. Let me tell y'all what really happened. Her name was jumping on my cousin. Let me off, Captain. Cuz came out the water like, let's get it cracking. Unc came with the chair like I got some ass. Cuz came no shirt like I got some ass. I got even the women getting hit like, damn, what happened? Hey, this shit was kind of lit like, damn, it's cracking. I even seen a rock bottom like, damn, this wrestling. Seen a couple of them boys go night-night. And we got the first black man to swim to a fight. If you mad at this song, don't mention me. But fuck that chair going down in history. Hey, I'm really proud of y'all.
Montgomery Brawl.
Bitch, not one but them all.
Niggas too creative, man. It don't make no sense. Actually, regular niggas the most creative niggas right now.
I swear, man. Like the fact that he just using that Detroit float to roast everything and report on everything too. Like,
oh man, it was glorious.
He's a good rapper in his own right, man. That Detroit style versatile as fuck. That nigga funny.
Seen
as
a
hell,
nigga
man.
get rock bottom. Damn, this wrestling.
Seen a lady get punched like, damn, what happened? Like, that nigga on the run. That nigga going crazy, man.
I didn't even hear the bar that he said something about Sebastian. But that gotta be hilarious as fuck. That shit was sick.
Dumb, man.
Oh man, that was one of the most glorious days in Black history. We ain't never gonna let it down. I seen somebody call it Aughteenth on the internet.
Dumb, man.
No, that's what they're trying to call MGK Day in Cleveland.
Man,
Hey, bro.
why are we doing that?
Hey,
let's stop
Hey,
that,
he
man.
on my list, man.
Yeah,
I ain't like him from the beginning. I
no.
swear, I was like, no, y'all impressed by this shit, man.
I didn't like that nigga when I seen him rapping at Tower City. I was like, this don't.
Man.
I was
He
like,
said Tower City, though.
sometimes the hate be real. But no.
I'm indifferent.
What about MGK?
Yeah. Nigga got an M. Successfully.
Man,
And held the city down.
I'm ready for somebody to hit that nigga with a folding chair.
Damn. Damn.
I am tired. That nigga ain't from here. I'm tired of him being the face of Cleveland.
Hey, you
Man,
like, hey, no, you
not
Denver,
that.
homie. You from Denver.
Yeah, like I don't like it. I don't like it.
If you lived in the hood and you went to the hood school, then
He went to the hood school?
Shaker.
Nigga, please.
Hey, I remember when you said the time we was in high school, you was like, yeah, man, all the I was like, yo.
Who said that?
Me. That was definitely a fact when we was in high school. That shit was
hilarious.
There in Lakewood. Yeah, no, that's definitely
but like I ain't know nothing outside of like where I lived for real. So I was like, so I ain't like come to the Heights until like 2010 for real. So I ain't know anybody.
When he met my
here.
sister, he was like, I ain't never met nobody like your fucking sister.
Yeah, man. And it was like dead silent, and I just looked over at him and said, I was like, because I had met him first, and I knew him first for like what 7 months or something like that. So by the time like summer came around, I was kicking it with y'all. I was like, what the fuck? Like, the fuck kind of world is this? Like,
I don't
this what y'all been doing up the hill the whole time? Like, yeah, she the homie though. She was a trip back then. I was like, yo, what's going on?
You know, she was going to OU. So she was partying, you know.
And you know what? That's what made me start to believe the stories about OU. I was like, no, this person knows firsthand. And
everybody got an OU story.
The homie in Cleveland. So
I had fun at OU.
One of my friends has a dolphin tramp stamp tattoo. Not going to tell you who. And we all fell asleep in an apartment, and the address was 11 and a half.
I believe you. You see some wild shit at OU. I had fun. Shout out to the fest at OU.
Yeah, man. I hate that my damn life was too serious to like have fun as a kid. You described me in the funniest way. You was like, yeah, I met this nigga. He was a 40-year-old man, basically.
I mean, did you really go to college if you did not get in a car with niggas you might have not known and going somewhere without no fucking money?
That's a fact.
But he's always made like mature decisions.
Yeah.
Not me. Sometimes my brain tell me to do stuff, and I'm like, I know better, but I can't help it.
I went to college because my homie went to college.
That's
he went
really
to college because he was chasing a girl.
Mm-hmm. How did that work out?
Me and her, the only two that graduated.
God dang.
Are y'all cool?
Yeah.
You and the girl?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Where's the guy at now? Is he
happily married?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, happily married.
Oh, I didn't even mean that. I meant like, are y'all still cool?
Yeah, everybody cool. Everybody cool. Like I have no.
Hey man, shout out to him. Shout out to him not falling for the Big Sean shit, because that could have been his Janae Aiko, but he got the fuck up out of there.
Damn.
He got the fuck up out of there fast. Shout out to homeboy. Hey, I hope you listening, man. Shout out to you, my nigga.
Holy shit.
Sean, just say no.
Because like, everybody thought it was going to be jokes about not getting a degree. No, thank God you got away from Jada Pinkett. My nigga, we done seen too many people fall down this path.
I just don't want to be in a household where I can get a disc record by dinner. And it's going to be some shit that, like, how she write records burns nigga souls, bro. Like, she get hella descriptive, bro.
Oh man, she's very talented artist. Also seems like somebody I probably wouldn't want to be in a relationship with.
She does give off vibes.
Yeah, like I'm sure she is a very fun time.
So, Janae.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's crazy. It's really like, damn, man. It's like some dude is really not gonna like some chick out here. It's like, wow. It's like,
show me a bad bitch and I'll show you a nigga that's tired of her shit.
I can see that.
You're gonna see a nigga that's trying to give her away. That's what it is. Take her.
Hey, I seen a post the other day. Oh no, I gotta.
You gotta do it justice.
Yeah. gotta quote it.
Yeah. Hey, because it's so on topic. It's so on brand to the topic right now.
In new news that broke today, Marcus Jordan is playing with his nose poolside at the Olympics now.
And eating watermelon slices.
Because you gotta be healthy when you on that blow.
Coke, watermelon, and white bitches is a hell of a fucking combination.
They said he Jordan, not jump man, he bump man.
And Marcus playing with his nose at the parties now.
Scotty going to court right now. See?
Hey, man. Conspiracy. Larson got him hooked to that powder.
Future got him hooked to that powder.
No, it was Scotty fuck, because Scotty ain't get that nigga that autograph. It all stems from that.
And they nose are the same.
Scotty be out here looking like somebody,
Chester Cheeto.
like somebody constantly scaring him, man. Like that, he just look afraid all the time. Like, I'm like, somebody trying to kill Scotty, man.
Hey, y'all think Scottie Pippen drink water, man? He look dry as hell.
Hey, Scotty from Arkansas?
Yeah.
Last time he drank water, he got lead poison. That nigga ain't fucking with that.
Yeah, man.
Scotty drink water.
You never looked at somebody and just thought, like, I bet you don't drink water.
He looks weathered.
Weather?
He looks like leather.
That's because she was at home beating that man.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No, Larsa. No, Larsa, no.
I mean, you know.
I wonder what it was like the first time they met, and it was like, hey, you ain't see no red flags, my man? Like, hey,
nah, Scotty ain't cared. He was fucking her brains out. That's all he cared about.
that's a fact.
That's all
He
got caught up in the Big Sean shit. He laid down in there a little bit too long. Next thing you know, people was asking him, hey, man, why ain't you married? Well, you know.
I don't want to marry the pussy fairy.
Hey, man.
This episode is off the rails.
I'll say, is we keeping that in? There's no way we keep. Or
No, that's the name of her song. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm just making sure as we go.
Oh, no.
Shit, the episode name might be called The Pussy Fairy.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man.
I remember Big Sean was on the interview of the Breakfast Club, and they was asking this nigga, this was a long time ago, they was like, would you have a sit down and a talk with Janae's husband? I'm like, this nigga answering questions about this nigga. The pussy can't be that good. Like,
Hold up, the ex-husband?
yeah. I'm like, the pussy cannot be that good.
Yeah, he's fried.
I mean, if we got to talk about me doing something with the kid, yeah. If not, nah.
Nigga.
I mean, you gotta have that conversation. If she got that's their kid. I'm in the house.
They didn't ask shit about no fucking kid. They said, "Would you have a conversation with him?" That's it. It wasn't nothing about no kid. None of that.
What did Sean say?
He said, "Yeah, because the pussy that good." Evidently. Then he said, "Yeah, it's just a 1-on-1. I mean, it'll be fine." I was like, "Now this nigga trying to take it up a notch."
Medium Sean. Mr. Medium Sean.
When did he push back his album to?
He ain't even say a date.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because they leaked the shit already, nigga. They leaked the shit like 3 weeks ago,
From what I heard, though, it wasn't like... What they leaked was like Vultures, too.
Yeah. I remember y'all saying it was unfinished.
I didn't listen to it, but...
Yeah, me either.
The people that I heard talking about it said that...
You got the gist of the album, though.
See, they was acting like you didn't get that.
Family songs and stuff.
The beats are there.
Just a lot of rapping about his family tree.
Man, that nigga making a Christmas album next year.
I can see it.
He next chance rapper.
The way people talk about Miss Rachel, Big Sean is trying to become like Miss Rachel, probably. Like that's
they're trying to make Big
right
Sean the face of niggas not marrying black women.
Damn.
That's what they're trying to do.
If it's ever something you don't want to be the face of, it's definitely that one.
Because they like, it's been 7 years. What's going on, G?
Okay, well, what he should have said was, mind your fucking business. That's what he should have said.
He said no comment.
Anything but actually trying to answer.
Didn't he have a song called No More Interviews, nigga?
Yeah. Why would you sit with Charlemagne of all people? That's what I'm lost at, too.
And then you let him
bait you.
And to go in and get your phone to do some messy shit too.
Yeah, that was wild.
What you do with that?
And then
the Kendrick shit.
You had him go read the Kendrick, like he went and got his phone to have Charlamagne read the Kendrick text chain, so he understood that Kendrick actually apologized to him.
Oh, okay. See,
it was when that stupid version of what was that Element that got leaked?
Yeah, you still got those messages. Like you would think, like
you delete messages?
No, like you would think between you and a high profile person or something like that, you would maybe delete some messages. When it's something about that, because if they leak, it's like imagine if those hit the net just as like the text messages.
I know
We'd
what
be
you're saying.
Like, the fuck are you doing? Like, delete it after.
It didn't leak. This nigga went and got his phone and started reading them shits.
No, like imagine we didn't get it in that fashion. If it just like somebody hacked the iCloud or some shit like that,
because that will happen. So,
because that would look crazier, and that's why I would think that they delete their messages or something when they text between two people like that. But
are people human? People human.
And then to save it for that reason.
Or I don't
That's
think
crazy.
he just saved it. I just think he just brought up a text thread.
I mean, what's the point of bringing that shit up though?
That's what I'm saying. Like, eventually, to keep it that long or whatever, it's like maybe you knew you was gonna be like, I'm gonna have like a smoking gun in this conversation one day.
Damn, came out in 2017.
17.
Right? Yeah, like
it's 7 years later. That's crazy. I used to be a big Sean fan.
Yeah.
And then things just went off the rails. In
He met Janae. Why y'all not giving the toxic chick none of the?
I ain't like the music he made when he was with Ariana Grande.
That was a random couple there. I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
She's a fucking harlot, bro.
A Jezebel. A lady of the night to some sense.
Bro, she just put out like a whole, like, after she left Sean, she just basically put out some whole shit like, yeah, I just fuck with niggas in relationships, so I break up happy homes.
My nigga basically said that woman is a siren. So we got the Olympics, our movie theaters.
It's a bad
dead.
business model.
What, movie theaters?
Mm-hmm. They never made money on the movies anyway. They made money on the
like actual theaters. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Because you have to. It's a bad business model because you have to buy a format building, and then you have to shape out all the rooms. Each film is a cost to actually run it, still digitally, that you have to pay. So you have to pay to run those movies, and you pay to run the movies, and then they split part of the ticket money with the studios who made it.
I think they had a good thing going when they started doing the rent the movie theaters out.
Oh yeah, that's dope. Go play some 2K for
whatever you want to do.
4 or 5 hours.
But then they started wanted you to pay for every seat that's in the theater. That shit is wild. Like, on top of I really think that people don't go to the movie theaters anymore because the movies suck. Like, there's no original ideas. Like,
everything is vampires, superheroes, Tyler Perry movies.
That's
like
crazy. Hey, like the Tyler Perry vampire movie though.
Medea goes to
Transylvania.
Yeah, it's I mean, but it's still the
vampire in Atlanta.
I mean,
hey, that's gonna be the remake of Vampire in Brooklyn.
Lantern.
That's only when Drake doing a future run.
He back getting his balance up for sure.
Hey, why his daddy was dressed like the Flaming Hot bag on that?
I'm telling you, I'd be so mad if one of my family members spent money that I gave them on that. I'd be so mad, bro.
You don't know if he spent his Drake money on that.
He spent his Drake
more money,
allowance
more
on that.
paper,
more paper.
He definitely spent his Drake allowance on that, man.
But
he dressing like that.
He was scraping up his dollars and some change for that fucking outfit.
I was about to say his dad dressing like that. He like this for 2008.
I had a robe and I went and got arranged. Hey, struggling and scraping for some dollars with some change.
Hey, Drake had resentment towards that, and now he like, yeah, that's why I'm dressed like a Cheeto bag now. Take that, take that, Aubrey.
I'm too hot.
Hey, he probably went to the studio that day too. He be recording some bullshit.
He be recording what old niggas thought they was doing in the 60s and 70s.
Hey, yeah. He be recording with random people too. It don't even be. It just be somebody he found on the street or something. Man.
Jethro. me and Jethro going to the studio.
You ever heard his song? That's that on that. It's just a random Majid Jordan person sound on there. That. Yeah, that's that on that. Yeah, he just be doing anything out here, man. Like, it was fully okay that Pusha T called his dad a Steve Harvey suit wearing nigga.
Because he is.
Exactly. And
KNG.
And now whoever does it next can be like flaming hot Cheeto bag wearing nigga.
All right, man. Who printed up the hot Cheeto bag material? Who he pressed that on there?
Why he buying clothes that he see in the Instagram ads?
Oh damn! The algorithm is killing Mr. Graham.
He got Crush pulled up on his advertisement. Oh man. No, I was gonna say the problem with the creativity in the movies is it's still the same old motherfuckers from the 80s and the 90s green lighting shit.
So, heads in movie theaters?
Huh?
Talking about the heads in the movie theaters?
Well, I'm talking about the people
studios and stuff.
Yeah,
right? Studios.
Yeah. We need some old people to die so that we can get some new people in and get some more creative ideas going. Like the niggas that's green lighting shit is the same niggas that green lit Mickey Mouse in the 20s. Like,
oh shit!
That might as well be the same people.
Yeah, it's still the same. It's like direct influence from that.
So
generation.
Still nigga. Okay.
Well, as we learn, Mickey Mouse is blackface.
Oh yeah.
You know, so
it's crazy how everything go back to racism. Like even food, because it's like slave masters like saying, "Hey, go learn how to cook," and stuff.
That's why they don't know how to season shit today.
I was looking at a post and they had like German food, and it was like, damn, it's just everything, regular ass potatoes cut in half with a sausage. Like they might see like food as just a means of survival and not something to enjoy. Yeah, that's it.
Hey man, whatever they see it as,
because there ain't no way you just making food that
just bland.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm dead.
Oh man,
I'm dead.
All right. So we're not getting that Kendrick album.
No Kendrick album.
Drake is just too. He's scary. He's a scary ass nigga. He just throwing shit at the wall, like figuring out what's gonna stick.
That's a fact.
I'll say I'm 4 folders into there. And it's some really interesting shit in there, video wise.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about the Drake shit?
Yeah, they got like Drake actually building the booth at the YOLO estate for Take Care, and it's basically 40 building the booth and 40 talking through the process.
Did they show the Weeknd writing it? I mean, I'm a Drake hater, so don't let me rain on y'all parade.
Well, no. What we did see is Drake taking a lot of classic verses, like writing them, taking them, like completely like that. Like there was a lot of shit like that. It's a lot of him actually writing for other people.
I can believe that.
Well, that whole Yikes verse for Kanye.
Oh, well, yeah. Kanye ain't a rapper to me, so.
But then it explains how Drake writes for other people. Drake writes melodies. Drake gives you the melodies. That's why it's like with that was pushing shit. Like, he's over there writing, but he only writes melodies. He's not writing the fucking words.
Yeah, I remember he said that, but I didn't quite understand the way he put it. I didn't quite understand what he meant by it. But I remember him saying that. I mean, I guess if you're a Drake fan, I guess it was something dope to have a bunch of shit to rifle through.
The plans for Air Drake 2 is bananas.
Yeah, gross.
I just think seeing some of the music being made, like what the process and stuff was, or some of the process, I think that's the cool part.
Like, the Boy Wonder folder is where I kind of went directly to. They talk about the process. He, like, for every album, he just gives access to all the beats. He just says, here's the folder. 40 gave him a folder, and it was 300 beats in it.
They said they was listening to 10, 20 beats
20
a
day. And
instead of trying to do it all through, like, one session or whatever, because it's like, at some point, all the beats just sound the same.
Yeah. I don't think most people would try to listen.
And then
most
you record
artists.
ideas.
And then some people within their crew, it was like they would listen to stuff too.
The
and like
engineers
just
and pull it
give
out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you know, especially if you're working with artists, you know what Drake.
It's interesting stuff, but I want to see a video of him just scrolling Twitter and like Drake be like from 2011. That's what I want to see. If he ever has a documentary, I want to see the regular days too, where it's like
I want to see.
Did he have like his recovery from when he fell off the stage and tore his ACL?
Ooh, I don't think that, but I'm more interested in
I think those would be the fun days to see.
The burner account. I want to go do the 12-foot or the 10-foot wall on the burner account. Because if you do a 10-foot wall, you can go back and see what they previously posted. I want to see what kind of debauchery this bitch nigga was on.
Oh, you gotta imagine it's gonna come out.
When we didn't know that this was the burner account, and it's a second burner account that has already been linked to Drake, and it's saying something about round 2 fight.
That's why him and Kevin Durant homeboys. This track.
That's why Kevin Durant was over there on Canada Day. He was like, "Listen, dog, make you a burner account, my man. It's solve everything.
Get a lot off your chest that way, man."
Drake need to leave that shit alone. Ain't no more round 2. like that fight is over. Leave that shit alone.
No, they just fighting different now.
Oh well, all right. If you want to
playing
dive
Border
into
Patrol for real this time.
If you want to dive into that, I don't think that's a good game to play.
But you see, he's already playing Border Patrol.
I see, and I still stand by. I don't think that's a good idea, and I don't think you should get into that.
Did you hear on one of the songs he was like getting cool with the Mexicans or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's making connections in Texas.
Yeah.
Listen,
that's a dangerous game to play too.
Listen,
you be cool with the Mexicans and the Hells Angels?
You're not cool with the Mexicans. I know for a fact.
You're paying off the Mexicans.
Yeah, I know for a fact you're not cool with the Mexicans.
It sounds good on a rap.
No, I mean, if he got the money.
He might be cool with that OT Mexican, nigga. Mexican OT, that's about it, nigga. That's the only Mexican you cool with.
That shit is funny.
There's
I listened to that Party Next Door album. It was I liked it. It had some replay value. I wouldn't call it a classic, but it was a good album.
I think it's one of his better. It's up there with one.
It was a nice body of work. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it more than Vultures too. Just that shit.
I feel like a lot of musicians been going through like some semblance of a fall off.
Well,
where they've been making like some of not their best music or whatever, but then it's like every now and then they give you a little glimpse of like what they.
It's hard to be 20 years in and consistently dropping and think it's still gonna, hit the way it did.
They've desensitized the actual musicianship of music. It's not a part of it anymore.
Is this one of those technology ruin everything things?
No.
In terms of streaming? Which kind of goes back to technology.
I'm not sure. I think it's more especially in hip hop, we don't have regional music anymore. So whatever made that stop.
So I mean, like the internet then. So
it could have whatever made it stop.
Well, we don't have regional music because the producers aren't doing their fucking jobs.
Why that nigga Lil Yachty be acting like that? Him getting that burner page was the worst shit that could have happened.
Because he just started doing drugs. I can tell when a nigga's doing drugs.
He on that powder.
He rapping about codeine. Then you talking about I'm buying whole crates of the shit. So yeah, I think he's on the drink and he talking like an idiot.
What the Marcus Jordan and Lil Yachty links up to be like?
One is liquid, one is powder.
It looked like a Scarface desk at the end of the movie.
I just didn't know cocaine and watermelon was a great combination to have. Like, it's sensible
on the French Riviera
and hydrating.
I was about to say maybe cocaine dehydrates you.
What if that was his first time doing cocaine and he was like, no, it was a vibe out there. So I mean, it was right there. So I just had to.
I don't know, but that ain't your first time.
No, it was a vibe. The Olympics is going on.
You might be able to get that off if you was like with your friends, nigga. You was like, yeah, I was peering. Like, this nigga was at poolside with cameras out, not giving a fuck.
Hey, was he smoking a wood tip black and mild or a pinner in the photo after that?
It looked like a pinner. I could.
That's nasty to be a billionaire, son, and smoking a pinner.
Bruh, you think he got the za in fucking France, bruh?
To be smoking a pinner, period, though. Like, that's crazy.
I got it in London, so I'm just a regular nigga.
Touché.
My last name ain't Jordan. And Snoop over there right now, so I know he ain't going nowhere.
Mike might really hate him for that Larsa.
They said he's
well, no, Mike hate him because he his fucking son. Mike don't like them niggas.
You saying Mike is Denzel Washington in Fences?
No, Mike is Denzel Washington in Training Day. Mad as fuck that neither one of them niggas could make it. Maybe not Training Day. I mean, he got game. He got game.
Put cases on all you niggas.
Oh man, that was a good Training Day. My favorite line in Training Day was when they was shooting in the apartment. He was like, "Jake, you know I get surgical with this bitch now." That was like my favorite line in that movie.
That's a good movie, man.
Hell yeah,
it's a great movie.
I would love to drive one of those Monte Carlos.
Hey, Sample God, I got a question for you. What's more outrageous to you, that the Olympics let a nigga run a 200-meter race for a medal that tested positive for COVID 2 days earlier, or the asthmatic that tested positive for COVID won bronze in that race?
Hold up. The nigga had asthma and had COVID and ran bronze.
Mm-hmm.
And then he won silver the day before with COVID.
Was that the day before?
Or a couple days before.
I think he might not have tested positive for COVID
until
yet.
then.
Yeah, until after that race. Until after that silver race.
Well, he almost had some shit to say to the American basketball team earlier today, too, for that situation.
Hey.
Because they was about to be on his ass for him saying world champs.
I think my opinion on that is both people are stupid between him and Devin Booker, because the NBA is a league where literally the best basketball players in the world come to play in. So, though
it makes sense for world champion.
Yes, like it makes sense to me. But what Devin Booker said, I think winning an NBA title is harder than winning Olympic gold. Maybe in your sport, because y'all always say,
I think that's what he meant, but I don't think he just explained it.
I was like, but you're tripping if you think winning gold in track ain't harder than winning an Olympic title. I mean, an NBA title.
Yeah, fact.
So I think the conversation is just silly.
Because you only get one shot at it every so often, too. So, you only get one chance. Do not miss a chance to blow.
One opportunity.
Comes once in a lifetime for some people.
That was his mom's spaghetti moment. Yeah, catching COVID.
No, he's from Michigan.
Oh,
in fact, it's harder to beat Eminem than to beat Thanos.
Hey man, Eminem he got his own version of the barbs behind him.
Because that nigga went from being Clarence to in Marvel movies, nigga. Anything is possible.
Hey, how mad is Jonathan Majors right now that
he cried in the car on the way home.
Man, in his old jalopy. He probably drives like a Ford Model T on a daily basis.
I don't know.
Lincoln Town car for sure.
I don't want to know what he drives because I know it's gonna piss me off. I'm so mad that nigga got Megan Good, man. Like y'all don't.
Jonathan Majors being the Model T, listening to the music goes.
Nigga is Jim Crow, man. I can't stand him.
He is Jim Crow.
It just look like Jim Crow. Oh, just gets on my nerves. Shout out to the Olympics cheating for the girls so they could be the all black podium.
Yeah, they cheated out Romania.
That's who they cheated out of Romania.
How did they treat them?
Because the Romanian chick had third place originally, and then it was like, actually, you didn't win. America, come on down.
Because they penalized her because they said she stepped out of bounds, but she clearly didn't.
Yeah. And
her coach didn't challenge it for whatever. I didn't even know you could do that. And then the same thing happened to Jordan Childs, and then they challenged it. And it was like, oh, yeah, well, she didn't mess up. And then that's how she got third place.
I'm telling y'all, man, they got DraftKings accounts out there, too. The fan duels is hitting.
It's getting wild. Because then France win today on some fluky shit.
They won like that at the beginning in the group stage. They beat
Japan. They won today, too.
Really? Also, I didn't even know they played today, man.
Or was it might have been yesterday.
Son, is there shit called Mandemduel?
Oh, what?
Mandemduel.
Hey, you stupid. Man's duel.
Mandemduel.
That shit is funny. That shit is hilarious.
Hey,
Kamala picked a running
what
mate.
would the slogan for like Mandemduel be?
Shit. I ain't gonna say it.
Get your peas, bro. Mandemduel, get your peas.
It got to do it. It would have to be something with colonize or something.
You know what's funny?
Something for the queen.
Just
we doing some British shit for France.
We American, man.
Yeah,
you got to, man.
That's funny. I don't care.
Yeah, we got to.
That's staying. Mandemduel is hilarious.
We got to. France don't like us. They don't like us. The French people hate Americans. They don't even be doing nothing to them. I don't get it. We're gonna talk about Kamala's running mate, Mr.
That's a fact. They don't like us. My bad, man.
No, you got it.
They don't like us, but we just like our nation is the criminals who got away from them, and they just mad that they came up. It's like fucking new money ass niggas over here and shit.
America is the new money ass country though, for real.
The way we look at people who have money act like an asshole, that's how they look at America as a whole, probably, and that's why they act like that. That's why they probably mad. Who knows?
They just need more fluoride in the water, so their teeth don't look like that.
Man, they shouldn't have let them niggas swim in that water. You seen that all them swimmers getting sick? That was in the triathlon.
That's crazy.
They canceled it.
No, they didn't.
They jumped.
They
in
let
that water.
people.
They jumped
in
in
that
that
water.
I just told you niggas is getting intestinal infections and all that. Like niggas is getting sick. They should sue the Olympic
I'm not
committee.
about to be sick and you got me sleeping on a twin bed. You got me fucked up.
Yeah, that's wild.
To sleep on a twin bed at the Olympics, where it's like, hey, you should be getting some good rest, man, because you in the fight for your life tomorrow. They like twin bed. Like,
speaking of fight for your life, you see the American that won the 400 meter. The look on his face when he was coming around that last turn.
Oh, the homie with the goals.
Oh yeah, his last name.
Homie with the goals. I think his first name Quincy.
Yeah,
and he from like St. Louis.
I think I thought he was
New Orleans.
That makes sense. I thought it was South Carolina. I don't know why I thought it was on there in Carolina.
I gotta look him up because like he He ran that shit for real.
Hey, like, that nigga face, he was 2 steps away from tearing a muscle to look on his face, man.
Kansas City, Missouri, went to college at South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Quincy
that
Hall.
Reed, the grill
Quincy
Reed,
Hall.
Shout out Quincy Hall.
Shout out Quincy Hall.
Shout out anybody that medaled in the Olympics. Oh, the
Gabby
girl.
Thomas.
Oh yeah,
Sydney
she been kicking ass.
McLaughlin Laverne or Laverne? I don't know.
Laverne.
I'm blanking on it right now.
Hey, it's something like that.
Ass bitches.
But she broke the record, didn't she?
For her own record.
Yeah,
again.
for the 400 meter hurdle.
She got like 7 of them in the top 10 now.
Mm-hmm. She getting her
crazy.
Katie Ledecky on.
She went crazy.
Katie Ledecky on like all the top 20
Yeah.
records for the 1500
Who's the
meter.
black gymnastics chicks without?
I'm gonna choose peace for this.
No. I'm just saying, what's her name?
I don't know who you're talking about.
That's a crazy way to
yeah,
Simone Biles. Man.
Oh, is that?
That's crazy.
I wasn't going to give him.
I'm gonna keep that, but I'm a blanket. Yeah. We gonna build a Patreon audience somehow.
So,
First tier $5.
why are they on Mrs. Biles' head for putting her medal on her husband and
That's
him
crazy.
taking a picture? But I'm so happy that Simone Biles was participating in the fuck shit too and responded, stitched her own fucking video, stitched the lady's video, and said, "You're being ridiculous. I put the medal on everyone in my family and took a picture.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
You bitches are miserable.
Well,
leave me alone."
That's good. Good for her too.
They
man.
salty because she black and she clearly the GOAT.
And
Well,
she just dominated.
Yeah,
They're mad because she thinks he's the prize.
he might
They
be
some
in a
haters,
relationship
man.
though.
Maybe that nigga got a personality of gold for real, and he just happens to play in the NFL.
That's what I'm saying.
So
He
it's like,
might be the prize in that relationship. You don't know what the relationship dynamic is
he
like.
might
trying to
worship
say
her. It looked like he do.
Yeah, like-
it looked like he a very respectful dude or something.
I don't
know.
understand the hate that couple gets.
It's crazy,
They just
man.
a young black couple.
They
being
on
in
some
love.
hate us because they
It's
ain't
not
us
the hate
shit.
from men.
No,
It's the hate from other women.
Yeah.
Either jealous
Well, that's
because
kind of
they're
what we
not in
talked
that
about.
position.
That's kind of what we talked about when we was talking about interracial dating last time. But
Oh,
in
yeah,
general,
yeah.
men just don't care about that shit.
Yeah. Especially like this age and
Hell no, it's just a tornado 2 days ago.
I think where we at in the world too, it's like, hey, you happy? That's good for you. Like y'all happy, even better for y'all. Like
Yeah.
I think that's what our reaction is, and for whatever reasons, like the other people is just like, the fuck she do to
Happiness,
deserve this shit?
She don't do her hair.
I really don't understand that because
Bro, she's flipping in the air.
I was
bro.
just about to say.
How are your edges gonna stay there?
I was just about to
And
say.
the last thing I want when I'm competing for like my literal livelihood and shit is like to be sweating because I put on edge control and shit. That's
Blind
stupid.
yourself,
Like,
like-
yeah,
Or I get some Jerry curl juice while I'm spinning in the air.
yeah, that's crazy.
They was giving her and Jordan Child so much hate for bowing to God. I wish I knew the lady's name from I think Brazil that won gold.
You remember like before Gabby Douglas did the Dougie, like they used to like get on her too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She was the one they used to really talk about her. I was just like,
Man.
man,
And
she
was like nice with it too.
and I'm like, she in gymnastics. What you want them to do? Like,
Yeah, it don't make any sense.
black girls really can't win for losing because even in the track, even though they got their hair and nails how they want them, they get killed for it. Like, why you gotta have all that? Like, what y'all want these girls to do? Y'all want them to be bald?
Is it Uchi Wally Wally or is it one mic?
Wasn't it some shit that Simone was doing like that can't nobody else do? So she
Her
can't,
whole routine?
She can't do it. She can't put it in her routine because they won't score it.
Honestly, the whole routine, but
it
it was
was
one
a
called the
Russian
triple
coach
double.
that wanted her to change something because she said it wasn't fair because she just wins all the time, and it's like,
Yeah, that's because it's the move that nobody else can do. It's called the triple double, I think.
I mean, well, nobody was saying that when Russia was pumping all their athletes up full of steroids and we was competing. Was we crying? Now they mad because our steroids is 400 years of slavery. Now they mad.
Yeah. They have cracked down on steroids though in the Olympics.
And that's why Russia can't compete.
Yeah. China be flagrant too with that. China be flagrant as hell with the doping. It's always they swimmers too, or they divers, I think.
I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, but they be on it. Yeah. Who else be going crazy with the doping? Nelly again. He was found for all that ecstasy.
I ain't never Nelly.
Oh,
Cornelius.
I
never.
Bro, why was he crying in that picture? Like you got a kid at home.
Hey, he crying. He like, I finally got happy. And I messed it all up.
Have you seen a nigga get caught with pills so much and never go to jail?
Yeah.
So why we ain't got the paperwork that this nigga informed me?
Well, it's possession. Is possession actual victim of a crime being the victim? Who's the victim here?
Well, you can't just have ecstasy.
Yeah, he be having like when he gets caught with drugs.
He ain't getting caught with weed.
He's possession.
No, he be getting caught with like an amount that's distributed.
Yes,
like he be going like his last two times. Yeah, he got caught with a lot of heroin twice in a row.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, why hasn't he gone to jail? Every time it's like that. And they didn't say like what amount of ecstasy.
Nah, they didn't.
But
did they say? Or they say he didn't have insurance. That's why he got pulled over, I think. And then
listen, him crying in that picture was telling. It's like they
like he about to go away for it. Man.
Listen,
he might not have the money to fight it.
Shanti, better get that popping.
That's crazy.
I mean, Nelly sold his catalog for $50 million.
Did he? I missed that.
That was I think 2 years ago.
That's crazy.
I'm not sure if it was his whole catalog or half. I can't imagine somebody would purchase half a Nelly catalog for $50 million.
Why? You got a diamond record.
Well, because I would purchase the whole catalog for $50 million.
If they gave the Dream 30 for a quarter of his shit.
Well, does that include
some
of the shit he wrote?
Yeah.
I mean, well,
I don't understand that at all.
He was a songwriting nigga for.
I thought it would be worth more than that.
Well, he said it was only a quarter.
No, even if it's only a quarter, I would think it would start around like 50.
Well, you know what? How they're giving these deals? They're basing it based off of what your catalog does monthly now. So they just project that out for however long they want to purchase.
So Beyonce, like, as much as he's wrote for like Beyonce and like people like only 30, like for
it depends on what part of the was his like a lease out.
It depends on how much he owns on those records or what he gets on publishing.
How many points and stuff.
I believe because he has a relationship with the Carters and they've been working for years.
Hey, you be having your Carter theories.
Like you've been working with the Carters for some years.
What's the beef with 50?
I don't know.
Is it Foxy Brown?
Let me check Twitter for that Carisha shit.
50 and who?
Jay-Z.
Oh, Ghetto Quran just being hot. And Jay was an asshole, man. He pulled up on Mason and said, nigga, I was talking about you in that record. In Harlem. in that 4.6 range.
Mace was catching strays for so long.
He pulled up and said, hey, it was you. I was talking about you.
They even got leathers in them shits.
Do they even got leathers?
Oh man, it was so long before I found out he was talking about Mason. That shit was so funny. Them ain't Rolex diamonds. Fuck you done to that?
They had some. They had a good back and forth.
That's a hard way to learn that you're not supposed to destroy your timeless timepiece by just putting stardust in this motherfucker.
My whole hit you with the nigga. Them ain't Rolex diamonds. Fuck you done to that?
And then he's like, this is my shit. Fuck you talking about me for?
He said, fuck me for. That shit was funny. Oh, man. What you looking for over there, Si?
You know that Carisha thing came out, so I was just seeing if she said anything about Diddy. She didn't.
Well,
she probably trying to stay far the fuck away from that shit.
The feds have told her so.
Oh, she probably definitely copped a deal.
What? Since we're in Diddy land, how do you think that? Do you think that Ben Affleck shit is true?
Oh, that the Fed showed him some stuff that Diddy and J-Lo
from
did
that time, and that's why he called off.
I think what I was saying about Janae Aiko earlier is what I think about Jennifer Lopez. I think she's a toxic bitch, and
but people get away from her.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I could tell the way how he closed that car door. He don't fuck with that one.
I could tell how stressed he looked after he was smoking that cigarette outside the car.
He had a good run of little meme photos for a minute, man.
He just didn't look happy. I didn't think you could be a multi-millionaire and not be happy like that. Not with that kind of money and not have that type of prestige. Nigga, you was Batman.
You know what's crazy?
Nigga, you was Batman.
The crazy thing about Ben Affleck, he ain't really do no work because like Matt Damon was writing some of those scripts and stuff that they did movies together in, and then all he did was show up and act, and he ain't really do much with that.
He was the accountant.
That was a good movie. He had a few good movies, but for the most part, it's like this nigga just here kind of.
Was he in The Departed?
I don't know, man.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, like
I just feel like every great white actor was in that movie.
they all look alike.
Okay, Matt Damon in it. Let's see.
So one of the two.
There's a chance. No Ben Affleck. They have Mark Wahlberg for
well, that's Ben place. Affleck light.
That's Hollywood.
Boston.
Whole bunch of chowder.
Mark Wahlberg so racist. He was convicted of a hate crime. Oh, you ain't know?
What was the hate crime?
It was against
humanity for rapping.
I'm not sure if it was.
I think it was some type of Asian person.
I thought it was Middle Eastern or Muslim person.
You talking about Mark with the third nipple?
Yeah, man, Funky Bunch was getting funky out on them streets.
Feel it, feel it.
Putting the beats on people.
Good vibration.
Hey, you know what's crazy? They was performing that shit at like high schools on Nickelodeon and MTV and shit. It's like the crowd was going wild, and it's like, man,
it's
look at this
nothing but
bullshit.
a hook and motivational speaking to a record.
White privilege, boy, I tell you. The stuff you get away with.
Hey, he ain't never tried rapping since either. He just stopped making music. Like, they replaced him with like John Cena on the rapping side.
What sport is this? Field hockey?
Cricket.
No, this ain't cricket. This is not cricket. This is not cricket.
I just guess.
You don't know cricket when you see it. Or you go learn it. You sit with an old or West Indian man for 5 hours straight watching that shit.
Oh, man.
I mean, look who's playing.
They play it too, though.
For sure.
But I don't know if they fans is like the fans of the West Indies.
So this is what the Dykes was doing.
Hey, so you ready for the... whoa, shit. So you ready for the Brown Stadium to move now since you've seen the plans?
The Brook Park Browns?
I'm down. I told you I was ready for it.
They really snuck that video
half
off.
of the fan base can't drive to the west side because they don't have L's.
They snuck that video off when everybody's phone was dead. That shit's crazy, man. They said this is what we about to do, y'all.
Well, it pretty much guarantees that they're not going to be downtown because the city of Cleveland can't do nothing to compete with that complex that they trying to make.
And I'm gonna be honest, they're bringing about some issues they haven't thought about. Think about trying to catch a flight out on Sunday.
Yeah, that is trash.
Nigga, don't book a flight on Sunday, nigga.
That's a fact, yeah.
Don't book it at halftime. Yeah,
Take the extra day, yeah.
Catch the rapid. Don't ever try to
like,
drive around.
Everybody keep every problem people keep telling me about them moving. It's be like, dog. Every other major city deals with this shit.
Hey, I mean, like maybe we get some type of new improved downtown or something too, and it don't be a hassle to drive down there on a Sunday now.
Yeah, they said they're supposed to put like some luxury apartments down there.
Some more shit where niggas can't afford to live.
No more luxury apartments.
I'm so sick of that too, because for that reason, like I don't who. That's how I know they trying to ship motherfuckers here, man.
Listen, man.
What is all these motherfuckers from Ontario doing in this city, man?
If you watch the news tell you everybody poor, no matter the race and shit. But like somehow luxury apartments, they need more of these. I don't get it, man.
You know what it is.
You want to know what my theory is on that?
Money laundering. Oh, okay.
You want to know what my theory is on that?
Money laundering.
Nah, man. They about to use Cleveland as their vacation cesspool. So they just getting fly-ass downtown apartments.
Global warming. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Somebody the other day asked me, did I think Cleveland was turning into a vacation destination? I was like, Lord, I hope not.
That would be so bad.
I was like...
But you know what the thing is? What's weird about Cleveland? Like, out-of-towners enjoy it. And we just like, man, it's fucking Cleveland. Like, I mean...
Man, shoot at them niggas sometimes, man. Then they won't enjoy it so goddamn much. Like...
No, man, like, white people from Michigan would be here, and they'd be like, it's so nice here. And I'm like, I don't understand. Like, it's the Midwest still. Like, y'all ain't been nowhere or something. But they saw
we've
the
been
vision.
to Detroit.
They have different issues up there. Everybody knows how to steal the cars because they worked on them and built them there. So you have that issue first.
I've been to Detroit, man. I can understand why somebody from Michigan to come here and be like,
no, but then they got like nice, like nature too. I'm pretty sure somebody got houses.
Oh,
in nature
the
too,
upper Mitten or the Panhandle, wherever that shit is.
How they steal that from Wisconsin?
I don't know.
That is interesting. It is probably some racism. It probably go back to racism somehow.
It's
like,
war.
We took this from you, Native Americans.
Yeah, you know, it's something like that.
They say Indians, though.
It's just like Toledo.
They say Indians when they being nice.
Yeah. I don't even know what the slur beyond Indians is.
I know what it is. I'm not willing to.
Okay, off mic.
Talking about slurs.
Black.
Black. Or,
she became black.
I work with a older person in IT.
Uh-huh.
They spelled someone's name wrong. Now, it goes from being a proper English name to a Polish slur.
Man, what?
And
there's no way you a syllable away from that.
Not even a syllable, one letter. A versus O changes the whole thing. So she's had it spelled wrong for a year as the slur. And this is the HR generalist at my company.
That's
that
crazy.
It's been wrong for, that people have been basically emailing her a racist name, a racist slur name.
That's
the whole
crazy.
time.
You know what's wild? That's like when you were in Spanish class in high school and the teacher was like, hey, no, please put that squiggly line over años. It's the same thing.
I wish I could laugh. I mix French and Spanish together. I can't conjugate.
I never
a
took
verb
French.
each.
I respect them about as much as they respect us. So the feeling's mutual here.
9/11 happened, so I couldn't go to France. That's the only reason I took French in middle school, to go to
God
fucking.
dang.
They canceled our middle school DC trip because of that shit. I was salty.
Y'all been getting the Instagram ads for the tennis event in Cleveland?
Nope.
I seen.
Naomi Osaka gonna be there?
I don't
Is
think
she?
so.
Is
I think,
Coco there? I might show up.
I think Venus was here 1 year for that. Like
Okay.
playing.
They play in the flats, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
I know exactly where they play.
Why Serena ain't come?
I don't know. She was busy. She had things to do.
I'm not gonna say it. Procter and Gamble. She had a commercial she had to shoot.
Shout out to the GOAT. Shout out Serena. Can't say nothing bad about that lady. Well, y'all two can.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Yeah, she is one of the greatest, though. If not the greatest. She is the greatest. Shit.
It's between her and Simone for the greatest.
Yeah.
She the greatest in her sport. For
the greatest in her sport. Yeah, for sure.
Can't never erase what she did.
I think Simone is crazy because, like, she's the greatest, and we don't even know who the fuck the dude greatest gymnast is.
No.
Like, you never even heard of him. But, you know, Simone, like, she's that good.
The dude gymnast that's known is probably in jail for being a creep.
Yeah, that is a sport that every time I see them coaches hug them girls, I'm like, hey.
Too close, my man.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all niggas. There's always some wild shit going on in that sport.
Man, I would just be shaking their hands. Like, you did good. Firm at presidential ass handshake, man. I'll be like, nah, I'm not one of the nasty men out here. I love the game.
Shout out to the new Olympic celebration, them mimicking the Turkish shooter.
Hey, if I was a coach, I'd be like, I prefer they do this in sweatpants, if anything, for real. But, I mean, what do I know? Hey, they nasty for real, man.
Oh, yeah, no, they some creeps. Some fucking creeps.
Turkish shooter, man, is that guy, though, man.
He a real nigga.
Natural shooter, he said.
And he gonna, that's an event that he could come back to till he dies.
You know what's crazy? It's not his first time doing that. Like, he does that on a regular basis. Just, that's what he does. Like, no
just
protective.
Imagine how much pussy he getting in the Olympic Village.
Oh, they sharecropping sex in that motherfucker.
That's why they give him the beds. They give him the bed so you don't fuck.
Well, they also give out condoms too.
That's hate.
So that is hate. But they also give out like 300,000 condoms. They said every time the Olympics is around, they said they be fucking up the toilet system because they be flushing so many condoms down.
Wow, that's crazy.
So if your girl's an Olympian, you might want to travel with her.
Nigga, if your girl is in Paris, say goodbye. If you've seen her at any of these events on TV in summer, you know how many millionaires is out there right now, G?
Hey,
your girl is gone.
Bryson Brody was pulling the 2-man courtside at the USA game.
I wonder if they went with them or if they just seen them there. It's like, I'm LeBron James, so what the fuck you about to tell me, Frenchie?
What was your guess on it?
They probably pulled up with him for real, for real.
They don't look like they from here.
Listen, man, I don't know. I got faith in them for some reason.
Well, either way is plush. Like, if you got it like that,
They're probably on the new dating app that only rich kids with parents that make this much money ever had.
Swag, man. Swag.
That's the same place Marcus Jordan get his coke from, that same app.
Same guy who developed and sells coke on the side. Oh, yeah, man, that's my startup. I'm just waiting on it to blow up right now, man.
He turned on the bump man button. That's how this dude know, like, hey.
Bump man, yeah, that's me.
Marcus, what the fuck is you thinking, man? Like, when you certain people should know, you can't be doing.
When in Rome,
shit.
We give him Marcus Jordan the Kyle Filipowski treatment, man.
When in Rome, man.
Is that what the Frenchies do? They do coke. I don't know what they do over there, but
that sounds like some Saint-Tropez activity.
They did on Top Boy, so I mean, like they ran through the continent. The Mandem, they ain't had Mandemduel at the time, so they was just like, hey man, we got traffic some stuff. Mandemduel was funny as hell. That's the name of this one. Mandemduel. Okay. First title on it.
That's the name of the episode, Mandemduel. That shit is funny as hell.
What is that shit?
On his head. I don't know what the fuck that is. Well, you
That's
know
probably
what?
some religious shit,
I was about
man.
to say, I don't know people cultures. Let me stop.
I'm going to center away from that.
Hey, y'all looked up the screen and said, fuck he got going on.
I thought he had a big ass knot on his head.
My buddy got a Band-Aid on his head.
I thought he had one of those fake snowballs on his shit. I was confused.
Nigga, is that an 8th?
Oh, man.
They got an 8-ball on
Key
his head.
Marcus Jordan away.
That's the
Larson,
end of it.
please keep
That's the
Marcus
end
away.
of it. We out here. Hit the button.
Hey, man.
Please keep
Hey, they kids all right, though.